So today I just want to talk about investing. I had 860K Rio. I bought between 2 cents and 3 cents, I think August. And it hit 7 cents, 8 cents, and it went back down to 1.3 cents. I sold it on the way down at like 3 cents, a little bounce, and 5 cents. So in this case, I was sort of right that it was going to go up and then it was going to come back down. But long term, it went up. Today I checked the price. It was $1.96. It hit like $2.05 because of the RWA narrative, the real world assets. So my mistake was not realizing the coin was going up without a bull market. What do you think is going to happen when the bull market comes? It's going to explode, and that's what happened. It actually went back to the high. It was $2 or $3 back in 2021, early 2021, January, February. I remember I was arbing for like 10% with $10,000. I was making like $1,000 over 2 or 3 trades when I could have made $1.6 million if I just held on. I was a top holder, actually. I think I was top 5. I screwed up, okay? I knew it was going up. I just didn't think it would go up. I saw it earlier in the year, like April. It hit 70 cents, and then it corrected back to 12 cents. It just exploded again. And just last week, on the 19th, it was 70 cents, and it did 3x. So the mistake I made is, A, not having a list of all the good coins for when the bull market comes. And the second thing was not buying and holding until the top, or holding until 10, 20, 50x, whatever it was. In this case, it only did 20x in the last 4 months. Not a huge gainer. 3x in a week is pretty good. And the good thing about this is when you have a lot of money, like 50, 100,000, say you have $1 million, you can put 50 or 100,000 to it. Some people like to go all in. I knew some guy, he just went all in on every play and held it a day or two, sometimes a few minutes, goes leverage and got out. I'm like, okay. But the best players are the guys that are able to hold for months and take profits. If you never take profits, remember all these coins are going to retrace, okay? Just because they went up for a few months doesn't mean they're going to keep going up forever. There's going to be a sharp correction. Remember, all these coins go to zero. And they do come back after every 2 or 3 years, they will come back. Like Rio did. It's like 93 cents a month and a half ago. I had it at 20.9 cents. And I was holding still. I was holding a good chunk. I was up like 25,000 at 50 cents. And I just got liquidated on my whole portfolio. It hurts, right? I was right, but on 3 coins out of the 27 longs, I was wrong. So I got liquidated. Over leveraged. Leverage is a curse. So you just got to be strong in your swap plays. You'll make money. So remember, you want to buy at the bottom of our market, have your list of good coins, and we always get the double pump. Like base was hot July, August, last summer, 2023. Now it just came back the last couple of months, especially last week. It's been hot. So it's always good to have your list of coins. Toshi went to 200 million market cap. It was forever at like 10 million market cap when they did the rebrand. So always a good spot to come back. The repump, I don't know what it's called, the echo bubble, but in this case, it's not an echo because it goes harder than before. The bullishness of the market determines how hard your coins and NFTs are going to pump. They don't just pump because you're lucky or because you had some intuition. They pump because the market's incredibly bullish. Remember, when you short, you can only make 1x on leverage, but when you long, you can make hundreds of thousands of x. When you invest, you have to think, okay, it's easy to say this coin, this token, this project, this investment is going to go up, right, over time. It's very hard to say when, unless you have a big crypto account, you shill it like Osaka or Ansem, and a few minutes later it goes up, or a few seconds later if it's bought. If you take away that time component, you know it's going to go up instantly, so that's great. You don't know what's going to happen a few minutes afterwards, but you just know that a few seconds after the tweet or news comes out, it's going to pump or dump if it's FUD. That's why news is so great. You take a couple percentage points at a time, sometimes even over 10% in the bull market. Botable listings, sometimes it does 30, 50%, sometimes 2x, and you can get a couple million in there. So that's why people like BWE, Karen, Pulsar, Ocean, they're so good. What do you do if you don't know when a coin is going to go up? Well, you take a smaller position. If you take a large position, you're more likely to sell it sooner. Like you're like, hey, I put 10K in it. I'm up 15K. I'm up over 2x. I'm going to sell. But in this case, it might go 10, 20x. So you're right. Yeah, it went up, but you didn't know how much or when. But fortunately, you were holding when it went up. It was a bull market. So the bull market, the price of Bitcoin, direction of Bitcoin predicts where every other crypto derivative, whether it's an NFT or a token, those go up. You just have to hold. Like if your bankroll is a couple 100,000, you'll put 10K in. Maybe you want to get that 5%. Now it's 10% of your portfolio you sell, but it could have went 10 or 20x and doubled your portfolio. So that's what's hard. You just have to decide, hey, Bitcoin's still going up. It hasn't corrected yet. You don't want to front run the top of the market. A huge mistake you make is front running the top of the market. So be very careful about that. Don't paper hand. Don't stare at the charts all day long. We're talking months time frame. Sometimes you'll catch a meme coin that does 50x. Okay, go ahead and sell half, whatever. It's very hard, but If it's like the top coin, top meme coin, the top derivative, top cat coin, top dog coin, top frog coin, whatever, then okay, you might be good to hold long. But you see so many corrections, you sort of just want to be consistent. Consistency is the key, and the greatest trader that we know, the GCRs, the Hasakas, the meme coin callers, they're just consistent. They win consistently. A, they have a huge following. B, they know if the market's bullish, you can steal anything and it'll go up. You can buy anything and it'll go up. So some important lessons there. Good luck to everyone. Feel free to DM me. Good luck.